Hmm?
Hello YouTube, this is a Saucy 5. Hang on, did you press the button? Because I didn't hear it go beep. Okay, good. Well, I'll cut that out. Alright, hello YouTube, this is a Saucy 5. It's very weird. I got a comment today, well, probably got it last night, but when I woke up, I had a comment asking about the differences between the Kukri Machete and the Kukri Magnum Machete. And it's weird. I left kind of a generic comment saying that I never actually handled this. But, you know, this is good. I talked about some of the disadvantages and advantages of it. A very short comment. And then later, my friend Matt, he pulled out this. And I was like, wow, it's really convenient that you brought that out because I had someone asking me about it. So after, you know, handling a little bit, I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit more. Keep in mind, this one's modified. Pretty much reground very heavily. One thing I want to mention with the Kukri machetes and cold steel machetes in general, they're really affordable, they're really cheap, but they don't come with an edge basically. There's just a very basic bevel, and sometimes they don't all meet up, you know, so they really need to be reground in order to make them functional. And if you have a belt sandal, this is relatively easy to do, and that's my brother, he brought the edge way up. This one, the edge is not brought up as much, but it's not a big issue because it's a machete. Basically, what you got here is you got big barrel, papa barrel, and baby barrel. And you got a wider blade on the regular Kukri machete, and you got a slender, more tapered Kukri machete on the Magnum. This one gives you a lot more reach, and although they will both pierce really well, especially this one because it has a false edge on it. This one you get a little bit more reach, and you can actually probably have more of a chance of burying it about that deep at most. I've played around with thrusting and knife fencing. It's kind of hard to pull off when you have someone who's as well trained as my brother. But this one you can actually do that. Something I want to mention, although these are probably the same blade stock, a lot of times you'll see kind of fat, chubby knives, and this one I'm going to kind of refer to as the chubby one. It's wider, and then you see kind of longer, skinny knives. I've heard some knife makers talk about this, and I kind of agree. If you have kind of a short knife that's kind of fat, you don't have much advantage with that. You don't have as much blade length to draw through on a slice. You can't really chop with it as much because you can't bring as much momentum with it. So if you have a fat knife, you're better off having the same weight but lengthening it. So you have more striking distance, more striking power, and it weighs the exact same as a fat knife than a long knife. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's kind of off topic. The grips are pretty much the same. They're I guess it's not kraton, it's polypropylene. And if I personally wanted to pick one, I personally like the standard Kukri machete just because, you know, if I'm going to pack it, you know, this is just a little bit more packable. I'm thinking, though, if I was doing zombie hunting, that this one might be the better way to go. So it depends. Do you want something that's a little bit more camp-friendly, although this one has a false edge on it for the back cut? Or do you want something, you know, as kind of maybe a home defense weapon? So that's my thoughts on it. They're both good. They both can do either job very well, but that's the impression I get when I hold the two of these. And really, I think the biggest issue between the two is aesthetical beauty. If you prefer the little wider blade, you know, go get that. If you like the more slender, elegant-looking blade, you know, this would be a good one to go for. But I think, as far as the true difference between the two is aesthetical beauty. To me, the performance is going to be very similar for the price. So that's it. Hope you have a great day. I'm a Saucy 5, and I'm out.